What's up, y'all? This is Carla, aka Seela the Poet, and it's an Insomniac night for me. And when I have insomnia, I take the time to reflect, pray, think, create. I was doing some house cleaning and I found a binder full of songs I wrote, poems I wrote, and some of these I have never performed in public. So I figured, maybe I should share some of this poetry, and see if I could get some feedback from y'all. I hope that everybody is staying safe during the quarantine. Everybody's remaining prayerful, keeping their head up. This poem was written at a time where I was going through problems, with my family when I was living with a certain relative. And I wrote this poem in an angry state, so trigger warning, there is profanity. But this poem is basically what it's like being in a dysfunctional household. So here goes. I live in a house of pain. Why stay? What do I have to gain? Memories scar the inner part of my being like a prisoner constantly thinking about fleeing. We a family, but we get along like the Bloods and Crips. Ain't no damn motherfucking peace, cause somebody always got a trip. Gotta force out the words, I love you. Like Total, the group sang, what about us? What we gonna do? I can't talk, cause all I hear is shut the hell up. Ain't I a human? Treating me more like a dog or a pup? Seems like you're always on my back. You ain't the only one dealing with the devil's attacks. You say things like, you don't listen, and calling me a stupid ass, trying to make me nothing with your words, trying to cut me like glass, praying for the day that I get my own place and I'll make the switch. You can act like an asshole, right? But I can't act like a bitch. I just want to be left the hell alone. If given the chance, I'll make it on my own. Trying to make assumptions and force your opinions down my throat. It ain't about the places you take me money or the places that we go. Argumentation is the art we're skilled in. Sorrow, pain, chaos is where we've been. I hate injustice and I hate racism, but I also hate two-facism. One moment you're praying, the next moment you're growling. What are you yelling for? I don't want to see your face scowling. Being unfair for unfair's sake, acting like the prick. Won't lie to God, and I won't lie to myself. You're making me sick. Why am I here? This is like jail. If this is a test, I just might fail. Love, what is that? Somebody tell me. I can't understand it. I just want to be free. Ain't no bonds, and I'm not feeling it. To me, the whole concept of fam ain't shit. Those who love you turn their back on you. Don't give a damn about what you're going through. It's all about the self and being bossed around. It's not about uplifting, but how you can tear each other down. They say fam is good for funerals and weddings, basic necessities, room, board, and bedding. I pay the bills, you say, so you gotta obey the rules. But did you when you were my age? Or were you acting the fool? That's all I am, a piece of damn property. I'm never supposed to talk back and let you play me dirty. Or maybe I'm right. Maybe you can't handle the truth. Unfortunately, I'm a modern day woman, very unlike the biblical Ruth. I don't go doing everything you tell me, especially if it ain't right. I'm sick of the strife, constant anger, never-ending fight. Dysfunction, unrest, that's the way it is. Home ain't where the heart is. Home is where the hurt is. So I wrote that poem when I think I was in college. I wrote that poem and I was living with a parent at the time, and that parent was abusive. So I wrote that poem out of anger. I remember my state of mind back then. I just wanted to get out of that situation. And now I can look back and realize, I was really, really, enraged back then. When you are going through just a lot of arguments, when you're in a toxic environment, when your parent is abusive and they're always on your back and, calling you out your name and you're always cursing and they're always cursing. And it's just, when you're in a family that's loving, you're supposed to be in a household with love, with peace, with upliftment. People that try to bring out the best in you, not bring out the stress in you, And I'm not saying that family's got to be perfect, because it doesn't have to be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. But there are some families that are just toxic as hell. And then there's other families that are loving and healthy. And I grew up in a family that was very unhealthy. I can look back now and say that my state of mind back then, I just wanted to escape. I just wanted to get out. I just wanted to leave. And looking back, I now know why. I'm a person that likes peace. I don't like to go around and be violent. I don't want to have to be fighting for my own self-respect all the time. But anyway, I just want to share that poem about, being in a dysfunctional family, my state of mind back then. But I've come a long way now, and my mindset is very, very different now. Back then I was younger, full of passion, full of anger. But now that I'm an adult, I have, matured and evolved and kind of come to more of an understanding that, when you're from an abusive household, the abuse and the violence, it's a system. It's a very, very unhealthy and dysfunctional and sick system. And, once you get away from that, then you're able to overcome that. You're able to have more perspective. You step away from the situation, and then you're able to heal from the situation. Anyway, I just wanted to share that poetry with you and these thoughts. All right? Y'all continue to stay safe and keep the faith. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. Peace.